Welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Regent Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Regent Sports Network, on the internet, at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/Regent Sports, and RegentSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana's Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Jack Field. I'll be calling all the play-by-play action here today as we are in day 3 of pool play here, back to normal schedule. Weather seems to be going all right for now here, but two great teams playing as we have the Washington Park All-Stars coming all the way from Rhode Island and the Frontenac All-Stars coming all the way from the great state of Kansas. Things about to get set here underway. Some warm-up tosses for the pitcher. Here's how Washington Park will bat in today's game. Leading things off will be Yanuel Mateo. Batting second will be Aiden Reyes. Batting third will be Guillen Tavares. Batting fourth will be Naz Benzon. Batting fifth will be Jojo Herrera. Batting sixth will be Javen Sabalo. Batting seventh will be Javen Sabalo. Batting eighth will be John Carlos Osoria. And then after him will be the pitcher Kevin Martinez. And then last in the lineup for Washington Park will be Jay Drell, Rayon Sun. Those are your hitters so far for Washington Park. This is how Frontenac's going to line up defensively on the field. Left field, Quinn Turlett. And center field is going to be Gannon Orina. In right field, it's going to be Clay Cornell. At third base, you'll have Stanson Bullock. At shortstop, you'll have Bobby Nelson. At second base, Will Smith. Carson Mitchell at first base. And your catcher will be Elijah Weimer. And your pitcher will be Gage Bourne. So Bourne's first pitch misses high. High and inside again. So first two pitches go for a ball. 2-0. Teo ducks 4-3. Here comes the 3-0. And there's a strike thrown right there by number 99 on the mound. Count now moves 3-1. And a swing and a miss right there. Count now 3-2. Bourne gets his sign, the 3-2. That one's lined to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. A leadoff single right there for Yanuel Mateo.
Now batting, number 8, Aiden Reyes.
Aiden Reyes, the batter. Reyes ducks out away for ball 1. Playing shortstop, batting number 8. Right-handed batter. And Bourne able at the outside corner for a called strike. That one gets past the catcher, and that will allow Yanuel Mateo to advance to second safely. As the count moves 2-1 now. Two-one. That one's lined in right center. That's going to get in the gap for a base hit. Mateo's going to round third. He's going home. And Aiden Reyes has himself an RBI double. He's going to go to third after the mishap throw and holds on right there. So an RBI double by Aiden Reyes. He advances to third on the throw. And Washington Park has an early 1-0 lead.
Now batting, your second baseman, number 2, Gian Tavares.
Eden Tavares. Takes that inside for ball 1. Both teams fell in their first games of pool play, so making this one a very important game too to stay alive. 1-0. That one, that's going to go through for a base hit on the right-handed side. Reyes will cross home safely. Gideon Tavares has himself an RBI single. 3 straight hits so far for the Washington Park All-Stars. So a hot start so far. Elijah Weimer, the catcher for Frontenac, points out some signs for his defense.
Batting EH, number 20, Nas Benson.
Nas Benson now the batter in the left-handed box wearing number 20. He is your extra hitter in today's game as he takes a called strike on the outside corner. 13 pitches so far for Gage Bourne on the mound. That one is lined to left field, and that will drop for a base hit. And now Tavares is going to go to third. He slides in safely, heads up, base running right there. High number 2. And now runners on the corner and nobody out. Four straight hits for Washington Park.
Jojo
Herrera now. Wearing the yellow batting gloves. Herrera takes that called strike from the pitcher Bourne. And that gets past the second baseman. There was a throw at the bag, and he slides in safely at third. Benson does, and that's another run scored for Washington Park. Tavares scores from third, and now Nas Benson stands at third. So time call here by Frontenac. Looks like we're going to get a substitution, possibly, a defensive one.
That's what it looked like, but happened a little quick to me.
Here's the 0-1. Call the strike in the lower half of the zone. It's an 0-2 count now on Jojo Herrera. And a swing and a miss. High heat right there by Gage Bourne for the first out here.
Now batting, number 7, the first baseman, Javen Sabala.
So Javen Sabala now, the first baseman. After the Bourne strikeout. Before that out, it was 4 consecutive hits by Washington Park. That one's blown away for a ball. One a good stop by Weimer behind the plate. This is low once more, and another good stop by Weimer. Two-0. Aha, swing and a miss right there. Now the count moves 2-1. Two-1. That one's up the middle, off the pitcher's glove. Hustling the first, the throw, not in time. Javen Sabala is safe at first, and that scores a run for Washington Park.
Now batting, number 3, the left fielder, Jaden Gomez.
So 4 runs, 5 hits for Washington Park. Even again. Jaden Gomez, the batter. Takes that outside, 4-2. Two-0. That one foul away near the press box. At 2-1, hits the zone. Now the count moves 2-2. A throwback to first and a heads-up play as Sabala is thrown out. Couldn't get back in time, and now 2 outs. The 2-2. That misses low, 4-3. So now the count full with 2 outs. John Carlos Osoria stands on deck. Kevin Martinez in the hole. And that will miss low, 4-4.
Now batting, number 6, your catcher, Giancarlos Osorio.
Well, John Carlos takes the high one, 4-1. As the second pitch by Bourne misses outside, a count now 2-0. Swing and a miss right there. 2-1 now. Gage Bourne out 30 pitches on the mound. And another swing and a miss right there. So 2s across the board. Washington Park leads 4-0. They're a hot start from their offense. Inside on John Carlos. He takes that 4-3. It's the count full once more with 2 outs. Kevin Martinez stands on deck. A 3-2. And that misses away, 4-4. 2 straight walks drawn by Washington Park, and now Kevin Martinez with a chance here.
Now at the bat, your pitcher, number 23, Kevin Martinez.
And now we'll have a mound visit here. Brief conversation there, just trying to calm down the pitcher and just get out of this inning. Martinez takes that first pitch inside, 4-1. A 1-0. And Martinez takes that high, 4-2. Once again, a big thank you for everybody joining us here today, this morning, being us a part of that. Here's the 2-0. That one misses blown away off the catcher. Both runners are going to advance safely. The runners now stand at third and second with 2 outs as Kevin Martinez is in a 3-0 count. We have Zach Zanelli on the camera. Claude Martinez producing this game. 3-0. Martinez lines that up the middle. It goes down for a base hit. One's going to score. Holds up the runner at third. Washington Park now leads 5-0.
He goes 40 or more.
Now batting, your center fielder, number 29, that's J. Drell Reynoso.
An RBI single by Kevin Martinez. J. Drell Reynoso, the batter now. Takes that outside for ball one. Washington Park will send all their hitters up to the plate here in the first inning. It's a call strike thrown by Bourne. 1-1. Another called strike. This one hits the outside corner. 1-2 is the count. Osaria at third. Martinez at first. And a called strike three on the inside corner for out number 3. A good job by Bourne to get out that inning, but not before Washington Park scores 5 to start out their first inning. We'll head to the bottom half of this first inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack & Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strack & Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the bottom half of the first inning, Washington Park starts ahead early, 5-0 they lead after 6 hits. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, Pet Supplies Plus, of course, one of our proud partners, as they're open 7 days a week, and you can check them out on the web at Pet Supplies Plus /Crown Point. Of course, don't forget about the amazing place to eat in Station 21. Honestly, in my opinion, it's one of the best eating establishments here in Crown Point, Indiana. Some burgers, some ribs, some wings to fish. It's open every day at 11 a.m. for dinner, lunch or dinner, so not open yet, but as soon as it is open, you should definitely go there and get some great food. You can check out their menu at station21.com. It's a great place where you can eat, drink, and relax. So bottom of the first, Frontenac will have their first at-bats. Here's how they're going to bat in the order today. Leading things off will be Elijah Weimer. Batting second will be Gage Bourne. Batting third is going to be Bobby Nelson. Batting fourth will be Carson Mitchell. Batting fifth is going to be Gannon Arena. Batting sixth will be Walker Stilt. Batting seventh will be Clay Cornell. Batting eighth will be Quinn Turlip. Batting ninth will be Stanson Lilick. And batting last will be Will Smith. And here's how Washington Park's going to line things up defensively. In left field, you have Javen Gomez. In center field, you have Adriel Reynoso. In right field, you have Neu Mateo. At third base, you're going to have Jojo Herrera. At shortstop, Aiden Reyes. At second base, Juarez. At first base, James Zavala. Your catcher, Carlos Soria. And your pitcher for today's game is Kevin Martinez as he throws a first pitch strike to Elijah Weimer. Oh, 1. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 2. Here you go, 2. Swing and a miss right there. A good start for Kevin Martinez on the mound. Now the pitcher, Gage Bourne.
Now batting, your
Bat
pitcher,
for Frontenac.
number 99, Gage Bourne.
Coming all the way from Kansas. Bourne under that one. That's going to go in the streets here. Watch out, cars. Please don't get hit. Count 0-1 now, but all the way from Kansas. I've never been there myself, but I'm sure it's a beautiful place to visit or live. The 0-1. And Bourne, that one over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Gomez right there to field it. What a nice one-out single right there by Bourne.
Now batting, your shortstop, number 17, Bobby Nelson.
Bobby Nelson batting in the 3-hole here. Nelson to the shortstop. Flips it to second base in time. No throw to first. A little bit of a collision there at second base, but Reyes was able to flip it to his teammate Tavares in time for the force out at second. Nelson safe at first.
Now batting, your first baseman, number 13, Carson Mitchell.
Carson Mitchell, a big lefty now, steps into the box. Mitchell takes the first pitch outside off the catcher's mitt. That's going to allow Bobby Nelson to advance to second safely.
Practice holding. Okay. Yeah, he said second practice.
And now Bobby Nelson's going to head back to first. Unsure for the reason, but now Nelson stands at first.
I just see Jack's got a wooden one that he practices with.
As that 1-0 misses outside, a count now 2-0.
Yeah, get that actual weight. So you have to put it on. Every kid in this place has his own set
2-0.
of four sticks. Yeah.
Catches the outside part of the zone for strike one. Mitchell playing first base today. Two-one. Nah, swing and a miss right there for strike two. Somebody in our YouTube comments said they cannot wait for Kevin Martinez to get an NIL deal. So here's the 2-2. And that misses outside. 4-3. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody mention NIL deals with 10-year-olds since that was allowed in collegiate sports. So we'll see. Kevin Martinez, though, has himself a 3-2 count. And a call, strike three. So maybe that NIL deal may be coming for Kevin Martinez. It's a scoreless first inning for him on the mound as Washington Park still leads 5-0 in Washington 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Oh my goodness me. I cut the advertisement off. Alright, I'm gonna come back to you. 3-2.
Back here at top of the second, Washington Park leads 5-0. Thank you all for joining us. Jack Field here with your play-by-play. Of course, the amazing Zach Sinelli on the camera. We got Claude Martinez, the jack of all trades, doing production here today. As we're back on the major field, I didn't get to play here yesterday just due to the ugly rain we got the other day, but we're back here on the major field, and not going to jinx it, but back to the normal schedule as of now. As as we'll have games from 10 a.m., as you're watching the 10 a.m. game right now, to 7 p.m. Third day of pool play here. The fourth day concludes tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we'll start bracket play. Now we'll go all the way to championship Saturday. So you do Mateo. And that one's lined to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit and get past the left fielder. Mateo rounds first. He goes into second safely. And Washington Park keeps the hot bats going. Aiden Reyes now. Had the RBI double in the first. Takes that one outside for ball one. Gage Bourne, 43 pitches so far for the right-hander. The 1-0. Way outside. That's going to allow Mateo to advance to the third and slide in safely. So now run number 6 stands at third. So a new ball for the pitcher. Washington Park looking to add on to their lead and get some momentum going here. The 2-0. Inside on Reyes. Gets past the catcher, but no advancement by either under Mateo at third. So Reyes ahead in the 3-0 count. Takes that for ball 4. So now the count, or I should say the bases are filled on the corners, one at third, one at first. Ian Tavares now the batter. Had an RBI single last inning. Washington Park, they have done a good job putting the bat on the ball. Inside on, Tavares goes past the catcher. No advancement from Mateo from third, but Reyes goes all the way to second base from first. And now a defensive call made by the catcher Weimer. Telling how his defense to line up here. Tavares. FD swing and a miss right there. Now 1-1 is the count. One. And Tavares lines that one straight back and foul. One, 2. Tavares, that one right to the first baseman and caught. Carson Mitchell there to make the grab for out number 1.
Number 20, Nas Benson.
Now Nas Benson singled and scored. Takes that inside, gets past the catcher. Mateo's heading home. The slide. He's in there safely. And now here comes Reyes from third. He slides in safely. 2-run score on that pass ball right there. It was a pass ball play. Mateo slid in and kind of collided a little bit with Bourne right there. And Reyes came all the way from second to home on that same play as well. So they're checking on the pitcher. Maybe some ice needed here. You know, it's always a dangerous situation when you have the bottom of the shoe making part with any area of your skin, and that might have happened right there with the wrist of Bourne. It's a great show of sportsmanship as Washington Park as well, kneeling, and we hope everything's okay with Bourne here. He's going to walk his way to the dugout.
51 pitches for Gage Bourne.
We'll see what head coach Caleb Turlick does here. I believe we might get a new pitcher here, but trying to sort things out here.
Bobby Nelson.
So it does appear we will get a new pitcher. We'll take a quick break and be right back and let you know who the new Frontenac pitcher is. But you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close!
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Yeah. I know, look at it. When you turn, that's 13.
So we're going to have a substitution there. So Gage Bourne will be taken out. And it's going to be Caden Schaefer who will come in for Gage. Bourne on that play, and we do have a new pitcher as well. It's going to be Carson Mitchell on the mound. So Carson Mitchell, now the pitcher. Some defensive changes going on here as it's 7-0. Washington Park leads.
Correction, number 6, Walker Sight at first base.
Number 5 went back to third. Stip. Yeah.
There's a lot to remember. There's a lot.
Yeah.
So Walker Stipp now moves to first.
Where did 10 go?
So some normal tosses here. Usually you get a little more if the pitcher has to leave the game with an unfortunate injury.
All right, yep, I'm on it. Sure.
It's a 1-0 count for Naz Benson still.
Depending on which one it is.
Naz Benson still the batter. It's a 1-0 count.
To go through both. Makes sense. That two.
Carson Mitchell the batter, or pitcher I should say. And his first pitch is a called strike.
Up here?
1-1. Fouls that off the end of the bat for strike 2.
Yeah, these guys knew right away. They knew right away they see there.
Comes the 1-2. Benson fouls that one once more, so we'll stay at a 1-2 count. Benzon on today. Singled and scored in the first.
You know what's crazy? They only have one extra.
1-2. That one misses low and away for ball 2.
I mean, they have one extra now.
2-2. And Benson takes away low 4-3. So now the count full. Jojo Herrera stands on deck. 3-2. That one's lined to center field and caught. A nice jumping grab right there by Gannon Barrena for out number 2.
Now batting your third baseman, number 14, Jojo Herrera.
So 2 outs now. Jojo Herrera, who struck out in the first, takes that for a called strike. The 0-1. Herrera takes outside for ball 1. Still here in the top of the second. Washington Park leads 7-0 if you're just joining us. As here's the 1-1. Now swing and a miss right there by Herrera. Mitchell now ahead of the count, 1-2 on the mound. Came in for relief for Gage Bourne. 1-2. Called strike 3. And Carson Mitchell able to get 2 quick outs out of relief.
10 pitches.
As we head to the bottom half of the second inning, Washington Park leads 7-0 as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
I said it right. Not horn you.
I had to look over the pronunciation. What was wrong with it? It's not horn you. I was
15 chicken wings. Oh, dude, that was so rich. At 3 in the morning, I can eat 75 chicken wings. I think they can put down 10, but I don't get shot up in the middle. We go to Hooters and they put early.
Is it Skype or Stick? I forget.
It's like 17 years old.
I think it's Skype, right guys?
Now batting number 6, Walker Stipe.
Yeah, he likes it. Yeah. So we're good.
Stipe? No. I did it wrong again?
It's Stick.
Yeah, that's sunshine fun now.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Here comes the 0-1 from Martinez. Swing and a miss right there to count now 0-2. 0-2. Line to the second baseman. Flipped in there in time to throw the first in time. Washington Park turns the double play.
Now batting, your right fielder, number 42, Clay Cornell.
So after the single by Gannon, Washington Park turns the beautiful double play. One-oh. Chopper, first baseman backhands, flips it to his pitcher Martinez at first base in time for the third out of the inning. Washington Park, hey, they can hit the ball, but they're playing some amazing defense out there today. It's 7-0 as we head to the third inning. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Carson Mitchell still on the mound for the Frontenac All-Stars. Day 2, or day 3 I should say, my apologies, game 2 of pool play here at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. So how these two teams stand as we look through our pool play. They are in the Batman pool, Washington Park, 0-1, as well as Frontenac All-Stars. And what's interesting about pool play is how they have it scheduled is the other two teams in your pool are playing at the same time you are. So we don't really know, how things are going to shape up here. As here's a first pitch strike, because on our other field, on A field, where you can view that game, Michael Brandner broadcasting it, as here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss right there. The count moves 0-2. You have Florence Navy and Jacksonville Beach, who are both 1-0. So with pool play, it's the top two teams advance, as here's the 0-2. And a call, strike 3 from the arm of Carson Mitchell right there for out number 1. But it's fascinating when it comes to pool play, just because you don't know what to expect.
Martinez.
So a pinch hitter in. It's going to be number 13, Johnny Martinez. Martinez comes in the game for Javen Gomez. Martinez right back to the middle. Mitchell gloves it on the mound and throws it to his first baseman in time for out number 2.
And now batting, your catcher, number 6, Giancarlos Osario.
John Carlos Osario with 2 outs. That one right to the first baseman, again gets past him for a base hit, was able to hit that gap in between the first and second baseman. for a 2-out single.
Now on the bat for Washington Park, number 23, your pitcher, Kevin Martinez.
So now the pitcher, Kevin Martinez. Martinez, an RBI single, and he's thrown 2 scoreless innings so far. Ball 1. 1-0. Chopped on the ground. That one goes foul, so now it's a 1-1 count. Mitchell on the mound. Martinez at the plate, the 1-1. Martinez takes that outside, ball 2. Once again, thank you to all our viewers listening and watching today's game. Wherever you come from, we'd love to hear who you're rooting for and who you're cheering for. As that one catches the outside corner, now the count moves 2-2. As here's the 2-2 from Mitchell. Martinez stays alive and fouls that straight back. I think Martinez saw a pitch he really liked right there. Mitchell sets himself on the mound looking for a scoreless inning. And a call! Strike 3, Carson Mitchell able to strike out Martinez at the plate and holds Washington Park to a scoreless inning for the first time in today's game as we head to the bottom half of the third. Washington Park still leads 7-0. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close!
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here in the bottom half of the third, 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point alongside Station 21. I don't know what people like to eat, but I'll tell you this. If you're in the mood for a buffalo chicken wrap, I'll tell you one thing is 10 out of 10. It's amazing. I might get that tonight, probably, to be honest with you, because it's right around the corner here at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana. So if you're in the area, you must go to Station 21. It's such a great place to eat. And overall, it's just a great atmosphere. There's outdoor seating as we do. Some sun kind of creeping in a little bit. I want to jinx us here as we were able to have some decent weather yesterday, and we hope to have some great weather for the rest of this tournament that ends on Saturday. Frontenac All-Stars here, looking for their first run. Coming all the way from Kansas. And believe it or not, Kansas has a great pipeline when it comes to the MLB. And that's what you love to see is pipeline in the MLB growing and being represented all over parts, of the country. Something good here. First pitch. Bunt shown, pulls it back. One out. Turlip swings and misses that one. The count now moves 1-1. Kevin Martinez still on the mound. He's struck out 2, and he's given up 2 hits. And strike number 2 right there. So 1-2 count now on Turlip. The 1-2 from Martinez. The off-speed misses outside. 4, ball 2. And that one misses again outside. The count now moves 3-2. But we talked about, players from Kansas. You have Jason Adam, a relief pitcher with the Tampa Bay Rays, who are one of the best teams in baseball. Catcher Jacob Stallings, who's played with a couple of teams, a 3-2, and that's fouled away by Turlip. You have Garrett Clevenger, another pitcher for the Tampa Bay Rays. You also have Joey Wentz. Blake Tryon, a relief pitcher that was really good when he was with the Athletics, as here's the 3-2. Turlip fouls that down the third base line. Johnny Damon. I'm sure a lot of people know the name Johnny Damon from his days with the Boston Red Sox. So the list, it goes on and on and on, and really just shows how represented the state is in the game of baseball. 3-2. That one chopped to the third baseman. A couple steps. The hard throw in time right there. Jojo Herrera on the play at third base for out number
1. Now batting third baseman, number 5, Stanson Village.
And don't forget, I forgot about you, Rhode Island. We'll go over MLB players from that great state next inning. The first pitch is blown away, 4 ball 1 on Stanson Lillick. First at bat of the day for Lillick. 1-0. This is outside 4 ball 2.
Just tell me which ones and I'll,
Yeah. Okay. And then you'll lead this.
But for Washington Park, they are greatly represented here in Crown Point, Indiana, the 2-0. A called strike. I'll say this, if we had a award for the loudest and most passionate fans, it would definitely be Washington Park. Their fans, make sure you hear them all the way from Station 21, which is around the corner. So you just hear them. And during the Skills Challenge as well, that took place Friday night when they took part in the Around the Horn Challenge, kept cheering their team on. And here's the 3-1. The way to count now moves full. So, and all fans have been amazing here in these first 3 days at the 10U Cal Ripken World Series. So it's great to see how many family and fan support these kids, as here's the 3-2. Up the middle, and Martinez right there makes the play. He takes his time and makes the soft toss to first base for out number 2. But this is really the end of these kids' summers. When this tournament ends, they go back to school. And these kids have worked for this goal way before the summer even started. You have your practices, you may have some indoor games wherever you're located, as here's the first pitch. That one misses outside on Will Smith. It really, the grind really starts winter. You have your practices and everything, and once you kind of get to the summer, as here's the 1-0, that misses outside 4 ball 2. That's when things really get real. You have those tournament games, those regionals, those sectionals. I've been able to talk to a couple of coaches throughout the time here, as here's the 2-0. Inside on Smith, the count now 3-0. They talk about, look, we had to go to this state. We had to go to that state and another state. So, a lot of these teams have done a lot of traveling this summer, the 3-0. And that's outside, 4 ball 4. So a 2-out walk drawn there by Will Smith. Looks like we might get a mound visit here for Washington Park, but it's not easy as a kid giving up your summer for baseball. Everybody loves to go swimming and hangs out with their friends and mini golf, whatever the case may be. So for these kids to really put all the hard work they've put in, it shows you how much they're dedicated to the game of baseball. And it looks like we're going to get a new pitcher for Washington Park. So we're going to go to a quick break, and when we're back, we'll let you know who that new pitcher is. As you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
24 going right.
Back here in the bottom of the third, Frontenac has a runner on first, a new pitcher on the mound. For Washington Park, it's going to be Mateo going to the mound. So Mateo comes from right field to the mound. Some substitutions happening here.
Now batting number 24, Elijah Weimer.
So Mateo, the pitcher. We'll let you know who the new right fielder is after this one. That misses high and inside for ball one. So in right field, it's going to be Kelvin Taveras now. The 2-0. That one's fouled back. Whoa, heads up! Cameraman Zach Zanelli almost had a foul ball for him right there. I was ready to catch that one. Of course, we have very expensive equipment here. That's what matters the most. Here's the 2-1 from Mateo. That one up the middle and goes through for a base hit. A nice diving effort right there. Taveras at second base. So Frontenac, the most momentum on offense they've had all day. 2 runners on and 2 outs.
Now batting number 10, Caden Schaefer.
You know, it's interesting as here's the first pitch. Call, or actually it's going to be inside on the ball. Catcher has trouble handling it. Both runners are going to advance. I'll go down as ball 1. I think this is probably my 7th year as I started broadcasting in high school, and I've never had a foul ball hit at me. As here's the 1-0. And that one catches the top half of the zone for a called strike. The team that I worked for last summer, the Lake Erie Crushers in Avon, Ohio, the day before I got there, they had an exhibition game, and there was a foul ball right where I would have sat. So here's the 1-1. Foul tip on the inside part of the bat. The count now moves 1 and 2, but to this day, I would say probably a total of 300 baseball games, not one foul ball has come towards me or hit me, I guess. As there's a swing and a miss right there. Newell Mateo comes in for relief and gets out of the inning. That's a scoreless third, and we'll head to the top of the 4th. Washington Park Bay lead. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strack and Van Til to go. Our to-go service is easy to use, and it can save you time and money. Once your order is in, our own Strack and Van Til team preps your order with care. For delivery or pickup, enjoy the convenience of letting our to-go team shop for you. Enjoy your special moments. Sign up online today at shop.strackandvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here on Monday, Jerry Ross Park, Crown Point, Indiana. Beautiful town and some beautiful scenery here. As we'll have a bunch of coverage, and you know, our crew will be here on the major field all day, so we'll let you know what our schedule looks like. So the 12:15 game will be Meridian Select and the Aussie Drop Bears. At 2:30 is going to be Eau Claire Orange and the Rest Wiley Blue. At 4:45 is going to be the Westside Bombers and the Bryant Black Sox. And at 7 o'clock, what's better than the Willamette Valley Nationals against the Crown Point Red Bulldogs, taking place under the lights here at 7 o'clock. So some warm-up tosses for Mitchell on the mound. He did a good job coming in for relief, especially in that last inning where he struck out 2 batters.
Wait. Does it link to a different live stream? It could be scanned. It's not Region Sports. If it seems like it's really weird, it could just be another live. Yeah. You can ask this dude. Yeah. Because I've seen that a couple times. She wants to know how to get on that.
That is a robot that's going to track the your virus. So.
If you go to YouTube, and that's
That I can try to do. That's the robot's slow, but I got to do some.
They're pretty good on the sports.
So the music stops, and here we go to start the 4th inning. There's a high called strike.
Appreciate that.
Thanks, guy. Yeah, you got it.
Pitch misses low and away. Count now moves even at 1. Pedro Reynoso at the plate.
Sorry, he was warming up right there, and
1-1. This is away 4, ball 2.
Correction, number 29, Jarrell Reynoso.
2-1. Swing and miss right there. The count now moves 2-1.
just go home.
Just never play.
That's not making it better. You're just making it worse, dude.
2-2. All the way, and we'll stay alive.
Choking on my own.
So we talked about some notable baseball players born in Kansas and the MLB. We'll go to the Rhode Island side of things now. And I know my cameraman Zach Tonelli and myself are going to like this one. Paul Konerko, coming from Rhode Island, one of the greatest Chicago White Sox players ever to wear that uniform, as well as Rocco Baldelli, who's a manager now actually. So here's the 2-2. Misses outside for ball 3. Chris Iannetta, another guy. Trevor Kelly. And going down the list, here comes the 3-2. That one chopped on the ground. Glove, throw, in time. A nice stretch right there by the first baseman. Still. That's out number 1. So now the lineup card will turn over for Yamuel Mateo. And that's one high for ball 1.
Number 25, Yamuel Mateo.
Mateo takes that low for ball 2. For Kansas. Although they don't have many professional sports teams, they do have one in the best colleges you could ask for. There's a 2-0. Swing and a miss. The Kansas Jayhawks, obviously, very decorated in the sport of basketball. Here's a 2-1. Mateo pops that one up, and it's going to be dropped on the infield right there. It was a hard play for the first baseman to make as kind of had to travel all the way towards the P and the CP logo in the infield.
Now batting, number 8, your shortstop, Aiden Reyes.
So Aiden Reyes, the batter now. Reyes lines that center field, and there's a man there for the Frontenac All-Stars. Gannon Marina on the catch right there.
Up to bat, the Washington Park All-Stars, number 2, Gian Tavares.
Gian Tavares now.
Yes. Yes.
Official asking for a pitch count for Mitchell on the mound. This is high for ball one. Runner goes to second, and Mateo's in safely. Now he goes to third, and he slides in safely. So from first to third, the speedy Anul Mateo is with 2 outs. Now on to the second baseman, and they're in time for out number 3. Right there on the play for second base was Will Smith. And he helps the Frontenac All-Stars throw his scoreless top half of the 4th. So we'll head to the bottom half. 7-0 Washington Park still leads. As you're watching 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Ad break.
That wasn't on the list.
For Mitchell.
Let me look.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here, Washington Park still leads 7-0. Neil Mateo still on the mound. We got a comment on YouTube because we were talking about, players that were born in Rhode Island and who played in the MLB. And, one of our amazing people watching today's game, said you didn't mention Jeremy Pena, the World Series MVP. Well, that's a good point, but he is from the Dominican Republic. He played high school baseball in Rhode Island, though, so I'll count it. I'll count it for you, Jose Martinez. So Jeremy Pena will add you onto that list, but just to inform our viewers, or Jeremy Pena, the World Series MVP for the Astros, played at Classical High School in Providence, Rhode Island. So
now batting, number 17, Bobby Nelson.
Bobby Nelson, the batter now. Nelson reached on the fielder's choice in the first. Has to kind of duck out of the way of that one for ball one. But I'm glad somebody asked me about that one. That means they're really listening to me. That's the one I was lined in left center, and that's in the gap for a base hit. That's going to roll to the warning track, and Bobby Nelson slides in safely. It's a leadoff double for number 17. Carson Mitchell, the left-hander.
Off the bat for Frontenac, number 13, Carson Mitchell.
For Frontenac, they'll play tomorrow at 10:15. And that one's lined down the left field line and foul. They'll play the Florence Navy All-Stars. That will take place on field A. And for Washington Park, they'll play here at 12:15 tomorrow on the major field against the Jacksonville Beach Barracudas. 0-1. Inside on Mitchell for ball one. Washington Park came right out of the gates in those first 2 innings, but give credit to Frontenac. They've really kept things somewhat close. Throw the third, trying to get the tag. The throw to second, not in time. So the second baseman for Washington Park, Tavares, tried to make the play at third as Nelson was heading towards there, but heads up base running as he makes second safely, and now 2 runners on and nobody out.
Gannon Arena.
So Gavin Harina now, the ball gets past the catcher, and both runners will advance safely. Game is not over until the game's over, and for right now, Frontenac All-Stars are making a case for a comeback here. 2 runners on, nobody out. A lot of baseball still left to be played here. Arena singled, back in the second. And a swing and a miss right there. The count now moves 1-1. High swing and a miss right there by Marina. Of course, you're watching RSN Game Day coverage of the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point, as we're open 7 days a week. 1-2. Marina swinging a miss right there. A good response by Mateo on the mound for the first out.
Now batting, number 6, Walker Stitt.
So Walker Stilt now. Stitt fouls that one off. Stitt pops that one up. Mateo calls it up, but the first baseman right there to make the grab. A nice play right there by number 12, Deori Diaz.
Now batting, number 42, the right fielder, Clay Cornell.
Clay Cornell now trying to get some runs. Inside on Cornell for ball one. Stay tuned for after the game as we'll announce our Carl Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. 1 out. Call the strike. We'll also name our Proud Union home play of the game and our Boils Maker Local 374 blue collar player of the game. So those will happen after conclusion of this game as the 1-1. Inside on Cornell for ball two. Mateo on the mound. Here comes the 2-1. Actually, he'll step off. The 2-1. Swing and a miss by Cornell. Now the count even at 2. Indy Lavery tells us Adam LaRoche grew up 30 minutes north of Frontenac. Has a chopper right there off the pitcher's glove, but the second baseman right there, he tags the first base bag on his own. Gian Tavares on the play for out number 3. So another scoreless inning thrown by Washington Park pitching as we'll head to the top of the 5th. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
24 pitches for Mateo.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
New pitcher on the mound for the Frontenac All-Stars is Clay Cornell. He comes in down 7-0. You're in the 5th inning. So Cornell throwing his warm-up tosses. Once again, thank you to the amazing crew that's with me this game and hopefully for the rest of the day. Zach Zanelli on camera. One and the only Claude Martinez, our video coordinator, producing today's game. Hope you're enjoying our coverage as it's only game 1 for us today. Feels like game 4. But here we are getting set and getting ready as we're on camera for the first time. Wow. We have not been on camera all day. Zach, Claude, I didn't do anything to prepare myself for this, but thank you all for tuning into today's game as we're set to get underway for the top half of the 5th. Swing and a miss right there. God, I'm going to tell me to do that again next time. Caught me by surprise there. As number 20. Now it's Benzon due up here. And he throws that one away for ball 1. The third pitcher now for the Frontenac All-Stars. Cornell gets set. 1-1. Benzon lines that into left field. And it's caught. A nice play right there by Quinn Turlip. We're up number 1.
The third baseman, number 14, Jojo Herrera.
So Jojo Herrera now. Blowing away for ball 1. His first 2 innings took a little bit, but ever since then, as there's the 1-0, a swing and a miss. Gone by pretty quick here. Ever since those 7 runs were scored, pitching has been great for both teams. 1-1. And Herrera swinging a miss on that one. The count now moves 1 and 2. 1-2. Misses high, 4-2. Some great interactions going on in our chat. Telling us Washington Park came out of the 10-year-old All-Star Baseball Tournament in Rhode Island as there's a called strike on Jojo Herrera, route number 2. That'll be number 12. Diaz, the hitter. Telling us that All-Star Baseball Tournament in Rhode Island, then they won a Kentucky Region Tournament to get here to the World Series. As that first pitch is low and away for ball 1. We also got a comment on our baseball players from states. Adam LaRoche grew up 30 minutes north of Frontenac. As here is the 1-0. That one chopped up and won't be caught in foul territory. The count will move 1-1. So we did some research on that Adam LaRoche comment, and he was born in California, but he did attend high school in the Rhode Island area. So, or I should say Kansas, my apologies. So the list I had was players born in those states. So if I missed one, that's the reason why. Is that one's high. The count now moves 2-1. That's the 2-1 pitch. A low called strike. The count now moves 2-2. And a big thank you to Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner for giving us that information about Washington Park. 2-2. Diaz chops that one past the third baseman. The shortstop gloves it. The throw not in time, but what a nice backhanded play right there made by Bobby Nelson at shortstop. The hustle of Diaz just beats the throw.
Now batting, number 13, Johnny Martinez.
Johnny Martinez now. Behind Martinez. Diaz going to go to second, but it bounces right back to the catcher. The throw almost there in time, and Diaz slides safely at second. The 1-0. And that one gets past the catcher once more. Diaz on the move to third. The throw in time. The tag is in there in time. A great play right there by the catcher, Elijah Weimer. And a great tag as well by the third baseman, Stanson Willick. We're out number 3. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 5th inning as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point alongside Station 21. Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Bottom 5th we go. Once again, thank you to all our viewers tuning into today's game. We hope you enjoyed the coverage. You know, how happy I am to see some sunshine shine on this field right now. I mean, look at the backdrop we have here on the major field. You know, you've got the trees, you got some buildings, and of course you kind of got like the major league style field. You got, you know, kind of 2 monsters, one in left on the pole and one in right center. Then I know it's a little hard to see with our vantage point, but you have stands in right field, something you don't see every day, you know, for, you know, minor league kids, is something like a right field stand. So maybe they're Cubs fans, maybe they like the bleachers in the outfield or something. But I mean, if you've never been to the stadium in Jerry Ross Park, it's absolutely gorgeous. Seats all around the field, and honestly, just like major league style, you got seats right behind home plate. I'll tell you this, I've never played at a place that had seats like that when I was growing up. That one misses outside. 4-1. The 1-0 from Mateo. Swing and a miss right there by Quinn Turlett. Turlett 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his first at bat. The 1-1 inside on the feet on Turlett for ball 2. The 2-1 and a swing and a miss. Mateo pumps the fastball right past Turlett. The count now moves 2-2. 28 pitches so far for Mateo. As here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Mateo with the heater. As Turlett swinging and missing for out number 1.
Now batting for third baseman, number 5, Stanson Lilich.
So Stanson Lilich now. Lilich looks at the first pitch, high 4, ball 1. On the day, he's 0 for 1. He's played a great third base so far. Oh, 1-0. And Lilich takes that outside. Count now moves 2-0. Teo takes his time on the mound, removes the cap, and takes a couple of steps. As here he goes, ready to go with the 2-0 pitch. And that one catches the top half of the zone for a called strike. Like mentioned, both of these teams will end their pool play tomorrow, and they'll see what bracket they'll be playing in. The 2-1. As that one's low and away for ball 3. And we talked about how interesting the schedule is for pool play, as 2 other teams in your pool play the same time you are. So it's kind of interesting, sometimes in that pool play, you're able to watch the game later than you, as that 3-1 misses high for ball 4. So Stanson Lilich works himself a walk here in the 5th.
Now batting number 15, Will Smith.
So Will Smith, the left-hander, and the catcher getting the signs from the manager of Washington Park. Once again, thank you to all our viewers. And Smith takes that high pitch for a called strike. Once again, Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner, giving us great information, as we'll tell you after the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss inside on the hand. So Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner, tells us Rhode Island used to have a minor league baseball team in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Pawtucket Red Sox. I'm very aware of that minor league team, but thank you for giving us this information. We love to hear about it, as here's the 0-2. All the way, and he stays alive, Smith does. And that's the interesting thing, I think, about, the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, is that you will learn so much about teams and areas and states, and I've had the opportunity to do that here on my 3rd day calling games. As here's the 0-2. Smith takes that inside near to feet 4, ball 1. We've had some fun today and yesterday talking about players from each state, and seeing where some of the major league players came from. As here's the 1-2 inside, and has to do a little lay dance to get out of the way to come now 2-2 on Smith. So Mateo gets set on the mound. The 2-2. Will Smith chops that one. Mateo gloves it, throws it to second in time to throw the first. Not in time. A great hustle right there by Will Smith out of the box. He keeps the inning alive. 2 outs now.
Now batting third catcher, number 24, Elijah Weimer.
So the lineup card turns over. Elijah Weimer will be your batter, but Newell Mateo's day will be done on the mound. A great round of applause by the crowd here. So he will, looks like he might move to second base there. But we're going to take a quick break and be right back, and we'll let you know who the new Washington Park pitcher is, as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus and Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like healthcare and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Welcome back to the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
9 o'clock CP game.
Oh, the red team.
Yeah.
New pitcher on the mound here at the 10U Ripken World Series for Washington Park. Still looking for a number on our pitcher. As he turns around, it's number 8, Aiden Reyes.
Number 24, Elijah Weimer.
So Elijah Weimer now with a runner on first and 2 outs. As it's a called strike. We've been getting more comments about Jeremy Pena and his whereabouts, as people are saying he's from Rhode Island. I got some more information as that 0-1 misses away. He moved to Rhode Island with his family when he was 9 years old. So, a World Series MVP, moved there when he was just a kid. He's done amazing things with the Houston Astros. That 1-1, a swung and miss inside on the hands. A throw back to first, not in time. So the third pitcher now for Washington Park. Keeping a close eye on that pitch count. It's a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Way over the head of Weimer. That will allow the runner to advance to second safely. So Will Smith now stands there. It's a 2-2 count on Weimer. Two. Just misses, and Weimer stays alive. Now to count full with 2 outs. On deck, you have Caden Schaefer. Here's the 3-2. And that misses low and away. 4-4. The runner goes to third. The throw, not in time. It gets past the third baseman, but the shortstop there to back it up. A play at the plate. Not in time. And now a throw at third. Not in time again. Frontenac gets their first run of the game. It's Will Smith. The speed from the second baseman able to score, and a beautiful slide there as well. And in all of that, Elijah Weimer, who drew a walk, is now at third. And pumps the fastball right there, Reyes does. Put a little extra on that one. Caden Schaefer takes another called strike. And these last 2 pitches, Reyes has just really pumped it in the zone. It's 0-2 with 2 outs, 7-1 now the score is. A high swing and a miss. Or did he foul that one off? It's a foul ball, actually, so we'll stay here at 0-2. Call strike 3. Aiden Reyes brings the gas on that pitch right there to get out of inning. But not before the Frontenac All-Stars score their first run of the game. It's 7-1 as we head to our final 6th inning here at Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series presented by Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2023 Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
back here in the top of the 6th, and if you're just joining us, you missed a lot of action. As you see right there, the play, Will Smith with an acrobatic slide gets under the tag, and you see Weimer right there trying to catch the defense off guard, and he did. He was safe at third, and that Will Smith amazing slide at home, that gave Frontenac their first run of the game, as here we are, top of the 6th, final inning. As we're going to play 6 innings here. Moving along pretty well. Jack Thiel here with your play-by-play. Zach Sinelli on camera. Of course, amazing Claude Martinez producing today's game. Got a fan waving down there, saying hello to his friends. I think he's a Washington Park fan, so waving maybe to some friends and family all the way in Rhode Island. We are set to get underway. And if you're watching us here at the game, feel free to wave to us on the stands. You know, we'd love to see who's watching the game if you're here in the Crown Point area.
Johnny Martinez.
So Johnny Martinez is the batter now. And Martinez fouls the first pitch back. Martinez came in for Javen Gomez. Martinez on the ground, the shortstop. A long throw, not in time. A hustle single right there by Johnny Martinez. A leadoff hit, nobody out.
After that, the Washington Park All-Stars, number 6, Giancarlos Osorio.
Giancarlos Osorio now. Takes that first pitch for a called strike. Clay Cornell still remains on the mound for Frontenac. Hopefully getting out of this inning. Going. High swing and a miss right there for strike 2. That one foul near the first base side. Some more people letting us know where some notable MLB players played from their states. Bill Russell, who played for the LA Dodgers, is from the Kansas area. So the 0-2 count. No, sorry. Swing and a miss right there. Out number 1. A good start for Cornell after that single came out.
Now batting, number 24, Kelvin Tavares.
So now Kelvin Tavares in, who lines that right past the shortstop for a base hit. A little bit of a shift was played there and hit it where the shortstop wasn't. So another single here in the 6th for Washington Park, and now 2 runners on and 1 out.
Now batting, number 29, Jadrell Reynoso.
Jadrell Reynoso now the batter. Misses on that swing. As you can see, kind of as we need a conclusion to this one, you have some teams from the next game making their way over here. And over that one that's popped up and caught by the third baseman. Village on the play for out number 2. So Yaniel Mateo now.
Number 25, Yanel Mateo.
First pitch. And Mateo takes that outside for ball 1. That 1-0 misses, so the count now 2-0 for Mateo. As Washington Park leads 7-1, 2-0. And Mateo takes that for a called strike on the outside corner. And a swing and a miss, off-speed pitch thrown right there by Cornell, and he's 1 strike away from throwing a scoreless 6. 2-2. high and misses. So the count will move full now with 2 outs. Aiden Reyes stands on deck. Three-two. And that just has missed outside. 4-4. So now the bases are loaded. With 2 outs and the ball was thrown away. And that's going to allow Washington Park to score a run. See on the play right here, it was a missed throw.
Now batting, number 8, Aiden Reyes.
Just a mishap right there for the Frontenac defense, and Washington Park now leads 8-1. Runner stand on third and second for Aiden Reyes. And Reyes foul tips that into the glove for strike 1. Inside near the feet, Reyes does a little dance to get out of the way. The count now moves 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Reyes, another foul ball, so now 1-2 in the count. A 1-2. Reyes on the ground to the shortstop. He gloves it. The hard throw in time for out number 3. A good play right there from Bobby Nelson all the way to his first baseman, Bill Stilt, for out number 3. Frontenac, 3 outs to go if they want to keep this game alive. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 8-1. Washington Park leads. You're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close!
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
3 outs to go for the Frontenac All-Stars. Both teams 0-1. This was a very pivotal game. And for Washington Park, they came out of the gates very early. So now we have replay of that one play that happened that gave Washington Park their first one. As you see, they made the runner, or they made the throw to third. The runner forced a play. The third baseman wasn't ready, and that allowed Washington Park to score on that play. That's something we've seen very much here in today's game. Washington Park has been aggressive on the base pass, and they've really made it worth it during this game. As it's 8-1, as I said, and Reyes on the mound looks to close this one down. Of course, today's coverage and all week's coverage is brought to you by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. Open 7 days a week. Check them out on the web at Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. And hey, if you're in Central Time Zone, it's 11:47, which means one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21, is open. Go there and get some burgers, some ribs, some wings, some fish, or if you're me, a buffalo chicken wrap. That sounds pretty good. Well, they open at 11 a.m. like we just said, and they're one short minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com, where you can eat, drink, and relax. And of course, at the conclusion of today's game, we'll do our Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game, our Proud Union Home Play of the Game, and of course our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. And that will take place after the conclusion of today's game. So stay tuned if you want to hear those awards given out.
Now batting, number 17, Bobby Nelson.
Bobby Nelson now the batter. And he takes a called strike. Reyes, he's got some heat to that fastball. Quickly gets assigned the 0-1. There's strike two. And with the pace of Reyes on the mound, he just wants to get this one done and out of here and give his team a win. And that one misses outside for ball one. One, two. Called strike three. Heater from Reyes gets out number one. Our next game here on the major field will be the Meridian Select against the Aussie Drop Bears.
Now batting, number 13, Carson Mitchell.
And you can watch that game wherever you're watching this game, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, or on our website. It'll be Meridian Select and the Aussies. Carson Mitchell takes a called strike. Meridian Select for that game will come in 1-0, and the Aussie Drop Bears lost to the Crown Point White Bulldogs yesterday, so they are 0-1. Just a bit outside right there for the pitch on Reyes. So Mitchell now has a 1-1 count at the plate. Mitchell struck out looking in the first, reached on the fielder's choice in the fourth. Now one misses low. Count now 2-1. So we have a final score of that other pool play game in this pool. Florence Navy defeats the Jacksonville Barracudas 4-1. Mitchell lines that to left field, and that's caught on the play right there. Johnny Martinez with the grab, and Washington Park now 1 out away for securing a win, but the Florence Navy is now 4-1.
Number 55, Gannon Orina.
Going through the standings. The Barracudas, as there's a swing and a miss, 4-1 are 1-1. So tiebreakers for pool play. It's going to come down to head-to-head matchups. And then if that's not the case, as there's a called strike, you're going to have to watch out for runs against. It's a very important stat in pool play. That's the 0-2 pitch coming. 1 strike away from winning. Just misses outside. Now to count 1 and 2. Gannon Harina, the batter. Swing and a miss. And Washington Park wins today's game and has their first win here in pool play. They'll move to 1-1. The Frontenac All-Stars will move to 0-2. A great game played by both teams, but the Washington Park All-Stars come up on top 8-1. We're going to take a quick break and be right back and go over some of our award winners as you're watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2023 Cal Ripken 10U World Series presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Back here as Washington Park leads 8-1, and now it's time for our award winners here at RSN. Let's start with our crowd companies. Lantern Man, Superhero of the Game. This was a very hard award. There were so many people you could pick from the Washington Park side of things, but we're going to go ahead and give this one to Kevin Martinez. Kevin Martinez was starter in today's game. He threw some shutout baseball, had 2 hits and an RBI as well. So we'll give that one to Kevin Martinez. He's your crowd company's Lantern Man, Superhero of the Game, where you can have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. So once again, Kevin Martinez is your crowd company, Lantern Man, Superhero of the Game. Now time for your Proud Union home play of the game. There were many ways we could go with this one, but it was going to be that one play we saw where Frontenac got their 1-run score. It was the Will Smith. He scored on the air, but nevertheless, the hustle he showed all the way from second base, scoring on home. It was a bang-bang play and a beautiful slide. So we're going to give Will Smith, Frontenac, the Proud Union home play of the game, where you can have the Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio Regional Council of Carpenters, and they build your own future. So once again, Will Smith and his play, his slide at home plate is your Proud Union home play of the game. And for your Boilermaker, Local 374 Blue Collar play of the game, you can earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374 and learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. This one's going to go to the catcher of Frontenac, Elijah Weimer. Weimer on today. He went 1 for 2 with a single in the third, but played an amazing game behind the plate at catcher. Had a lot of great defensive stops and made a nice couple of throws to gun runners down. So Elijah Weimer is once again your Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar player of the game. So that's going to be all for us here for this game. We're going to be back around 12:15 for Game 2. That's going to be Meridian Select against the Aussie Drop Bear. So if you want to watch that game, wherever you're watching this game, you can find that same coverage here, whether that's YouTube, Facebook, or on our website, regionsports.com. Of course, a big thank you to our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our video coordinator and our producer for this game, Claude Martinez, our cameraman, Zach Zanelli, our World Series tournament director, Adam Whitehouse, all the coaches and families making this week possible. Once again, thank you to everybody who has made this week possible. And of course, to you, the viewers. We love to hear you guys interact with us on here, and we do this for you guys. So thank you all so much for joining. This is the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.